Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Okay, I just want to jump right into this because it's been driving me crazy. Weight and PCOS. Weight is not the cause of PCOS. Let's bear with me here. If weight was the cause of PCOS, we would not have lean PCOS sufferers. And the lean PCOS sufferers watching this, you know this quite well because oftentimes you're ignored, you're not spoken about, you're kind of like diving in and out, trying to get the information of, okay, how do I manage my symptoms when I'm not having a weight issue, which seems to be the treatment issue. So I hear you, I feel you, because I was lean PCOS and then faltered into insulin resistance, and boom, I suddenly became the regular prototype of PCOS, which is insulin resistant PCOS, unfortunately. But there's many types. As I mentioned before, there's about 5 or actually 6 working types right now. So it's complex. That being said, no, your weight did not cause the PCOS. PCOS is a syndrome. Weight can have aspects to, let's say, insulin sensitivity, other kind of issues, but not PCOS. So I just wanted to clear that because there seems to be some guilting happening in some of the forums. I've even spoken to some women who are misinformed about PCOS and its origins. And guess what? We really are not clear about the origins. We have ideas about what assists with it. I mean, I have my own theories about, okay, origins can be malnutrition and not having enough. You're highly malnourished. It could be lack of vitamin D. It could be a lot of things. But causing it is not, the causes are unclear. And that's why it's across the board when it comes to PCOS and types of PCOS. Unfortunately, I know for the lean PCOS sufferers who are watching, I'm hoping that you didn't go through so much chaos to be diagnosed. Today's time, people are more aware of the diagnosis of PCOS, but during my time, let's say, in the 90s, they weren't. And so I was 28 when I was finally diagnosed, only because I had weight gain, like severe weight gain. Prior to that, because I was fit, I was always hushed out of the doctor's office. Even though I told them I didn't have, only had maybe 1 period a year, and they just didn't think it was a problem. So this is where, the issue arises. It's not you, it's a syndrome, and it can be managed. Now, management for each one is going to be slightly different, but not too different. Lean PCOS sufferers have to consider what they're eating so that they don't fall, like myself, into insulin resistance. For the people who are insulin resistant and have gained the weight, there's different ways to manage that. Now, biggest thing about menstruation. I've also read that you can't get your period unless you're under 200. False, false, false. I have worked with many women, and my own story is this. I was 245 pounds. My period kicked in at 235, and between 230 and 235, my period kicked in. So, so again, it was 3 months it would take. I regulated over 200 pounds. I regulated monthly between, by being within that range. So 220 to 230 pounds, I began regulating. Everyone's body is different. I'm not saying that's going to happen with everybody, but what I'm trying to say here is this. With proper nutrition, with proper care, obviously some weight loss and so forth, you will be able to regulate. Other misconception, you can't get pregnant if you're overweight. I know women who are in their 300-pound range who have gotten pregnant. So please, please, please do not limit your thinking when it comes to the human capacity and body and weight. Weight is a symptom. It is not a cause. So it's a symptom of it. Now, if a person has been, has a lifestyle that's been unhealthy for various reasons, but not even your fault, maybe because it was affordability. I mean, food is not cheap for those who can't afford it. So if there was something going on with this higher carb intake, that's innocent enough. It's not like someone eats some of the junk food and they fell into insulin resistance, they will suddenly gain weight. So this is where what I'm trying to say is clearing the misconceptions will help get away the idea of guilt and shame, and more importantly, be able to assist you in figuring out your path for your PCOS. That's why I keep saying you. What's your narrative? What's your journey based on your information? So I hope that this is making sense. Any questions or comments, let me know. For lean PCOS sufferers, my shout out to you, because I know there's not enough said about your suffering and also caveats to being lean PCOS. I did, I think, only one upload for you guys. So, but that being said, everything is similar for insulin resistant sufferer, except for you, it's more prevention. For insulin resistant sufferer, it's more about maintenance and dealing with it. For you, it's prevention. That's the key difference between lean and insulin resistant PCOS. When it comes to symptoms, becoming worse in terms of the weight aspect. But a lean PCOS sufferer can have high androgen with hair loss, acne, issues around heart disease. It can be all those aspects to it. Non-fatty alcoholic liver disease, guess what? Also with lean PCOS. So these things, the sisters are pretty much more closer than you think. Let me just say that. Okay, I hope this made sense. It's kind of my little mini rant, but I just figured I would clear this misconception that has been, going on for a while. And today I just read something and I'm like, okay, it's enough. I'm going to upload this. Okay, take it easy, stay safe, and I will be uploading soon on different topics. All right, take care.